All right, for our last video series due to this COVID-19 quarantine stuff, we're going over the law of cosines. Okay, it's very similar to Pythagorean theorem. It's pretty easy, I think, once you kind of get in the handle of things. If you look at the problem, if you can follow along with this video or look at other videos, kind of see what's going on and not skim through them, will be all right. Now, you can tell if you look over here, get my magic pen on my low quality videos here. All right, the only thing that really changes is kind of the letters here. The whole basis is the same. It's basically what we're looking for each time. Okay, so let's look at number one right here of your handout. Now, in your handout right here, it says find AB. Well, here's our um, triangle here, and AB happens to be this side over here, which is right across here, which is also little c. Okay, so that's what we're looking for is AB or little c. Okay, so we're going to use this formula right here, and it's really just a plug and chug. There's only one thing that I would really be careful on when I'm using the calculator, and I'll show you that here in just a second. All right, so once you plug everything in, I plug my 29 and 13, and honestly, these numbers could be, it didn't matter if it went 13 or 29 because it's adding and multiplying. We know that with the community property, it doesn't matter if we add or multiply first or which order, but here we go. All right, this is the big thing where I would not do it all at once in your calculator. I always like to do just this part first. Okay, so in my calculator, I would do 29 squared plus 13 squared, hit enter, get this number, and then I would type in all this other stuff. Okay, for some odd reason, it just seems to help, you know, and it goes along like that. All right, so when we do that, we get this number right here, 440.9489. All right, great, but we still have c squared over here. Well, to get rid of that, we have to take the square root of this. All right, so when we take the square root, that becomes 20.99, which becomes 21. And the reason why that rounds up is because we're looking for a side. Sides, we round to the nearest tenth. Well, this 9 rounds this up and so forth. Okay, it just kind of happens that way. But um, it's kind of straightforward. It's really just a plug and chug. A lot of people have said that they love the law of cosine more than they like the law of sine. Um, it's could be 6 of one, half dozen of another. All right, let's look at this one right here. So here's our triangle. Okay, we're given these three things, and you'll always know you're going to use the law of cosine if you're given like side angle side. Okay, two sides with the angle in between, you're going to use law of cosine. All right, so I'm looking for BC. This happens to be little a because it's across from here. All right, so we just use this. Okay, of those three formulas on the handout, that's what we use. So we just kind of plug in, just like we did before. Okay, the process is the same. The only thing that changes is the numbers. Okay, so again, I would do the 21 squared plus 30 squared, and we get this. And then I would subtract and put all this in your calculator. Okay, and we get to 2027.2451. Well, we take the square root of that, and that becomes 45.02. Well, that 2 won't round that 0, so it'd be 45 or 45.0. Okay, no big deal. All right, pretty straightforward. Okay, on to the next one. Now, I do realize that 2, 3, and 4 or we're looking for the same thing every time. There might be a reasoning for that. Okay, it might be the reason for, hey, it's the same process. Maybe you should know this or pick this up by now. Make this up a little bit easier. All right, same formula, and we just plug in. Okay, again, doing the 17 squared plus 28 squared first. We get this. Once I'd hit minus 2 parentheses, I'm putting it in here just exactly as you should do it in your calculator. So don't try to go rogue or go maverick and do something totally different. Okay. Now we get that. We get 1086, blah, blah, blah. Take the square root of that. Oh, then we get 32.95, which becomes 33 because that 5 will round that up and round that up. Okay. Not too shabby. All right. Last one, which is, very similar to the two before it. Okay, we're given this side, this angle, this side. We're looking for the side across from that angle, which is little a. All right. I'm not going to scroll that down. You plug it in. Okay. You just plug it in, same format, over and over. Do like I've told you on the previous two, and get this. Now, this one, after you get done, it goes 6.009, which is just going to round to 6, because this is going to round to 1. 1's not bigger than 5, and that's it. Again, that's how we're going to use law of cosines to find sides. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. All right.